So we're just doing a nice gentle floor this morning with minimum thing on your knees. If I do have to finish a little bit early, it's because baby Francis will have woken up, so excuse me if that happens. So we're just going to start off in a comfortable seated position, however feels good for you. If you do come to the studio, you'll be used to me telling you to sit on a block or a cushion. So if you've got one, you can join that now. And just sit however feels nice and comfortable for you. So we're going to relax the shoulders down, let the knees fall down towards the mat. Either sitting with the palms facing up to the sky, or take one hand to the tummy and one hand to the heart. And let's just allow ourselves a moment to settle onto the mat. Relax the shoulders down away from the ears and close the eyes. As you exhale, start to let go of any worries or stress, any tension that you might be holding in the body is melting away with each exhale. As you breathe in, lengthen right through the spine, through to the top of the head. And as you breathe out, start to let go, start to release. As you breathe in, feel positive and energized. As you breathe out, feel calm and relaxed. In your mind's eye, draw the rectangle of the mat around yourself and know that this is your space and time now to connect and breathe. Soften the brow. And if thoughts do start to pop up, just acknowledge them, but let them go. Draw your awareness into the rhythm of your body moving in time with the breath. As you inhale, feel the heart lift to the sky. As you exhale, ground down through the sitting bone. With each inhale, the spine is lengthening. With each exhale, you are releasing whatever your body and mind does not need. Feeling happy and grateful that we have this time for a little bit of self-love and self-care. We're going to set an intention now. Set a focus for this practice that we get to enjoy together this morning. Let it be positive and know that each time you breathe in, you are filling up with light and energy. And every time you breathe out, you are creating space to feel energized and relaxed. We're going to start with a few rounds of deep breaths together. Inhale now through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth and start to relax. Breathe in, stretch right through the sides of the body. Breathe out and release. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, let go. We're going to do 2 more rounds together. Breathe in and out. Last round, inhale, rise. Exhale to release. Draw your mind back to your intention now as we gently blink our eyes open together. Release the hands and roll the shoulders back. So we're going to start with side stretches. Inhale, left hand rises up. Exhale to release. So just starting to wake the body up, because if you're anything like me, you've probably spent a lot of time on the settee recently. As you inhale, heart stays lifted to the sky, and as you exhale, just bringing that hand back down. And just starting to notice any tension in the body. And just releasing it with every breath. Rise up on an inhale. Exhale, let go. We're going to do 2 more on each side. So feel confident to move in time with your breath. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we release. Last round. Breathe in and out. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, let go. We're going to do the same with two hands. As you inhale, stretch to the sky. Tilt the head up, and as you exhale now, twist to the left, take one hand forward, one hand back. Inhale, back to centre. Exhale and twist. Breathe in and out. Keeping active right through to the fingertips. Inhale, rise. Exhale, let go. Breathe in and out. Last one on the opposite side. Inhale, stretch. Exhale to let go. We're going to come back to centre now. Press the palms together and bring them back down to the heart. From here, cactus the arms out wide. Draw the elbows together behind the back. And then bring the palms and elbows to centre. Inhale, heart rises forwards. Exhale, hands together. Breathe in. And then let go. Let's do 2 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Last round, breathe in. And then breathe out. Palms press to the sky. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, palms come back together. From here, just give the shoulders some nice big shrugs. We're going to inhale, stretch the left hand to the sky, bend at the elbow, and then take the right hand. We're going to gently press the elbow so that it's coming up next to the ear. Head is nice and relaxed. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, gently bend to the right. Keeping that knee pressed into the mat. Go as far as feels comfortable and then come back through centre, opposite side. Inhale, rise. Bending at the elbow. Draw the elbow back. Inhale and then gently bend. Come back through to centre. From here, interlace the fingers in front of the body. Flip the palms away, and as you inhale, stretch up. Exhale, gently bend to one side. Feel the heart lifted to the sky as you come back to centre, and then gently switch. Come all the way back through, press the palms to the sky, and then release. Again, giving the shoulders some nice big shrugs. If you are on a block or a cushion, move it to the side now. Change the cross of your legs if you want to. We're just going to start to move in a circle, sweeping low, and as you come up, shrug the shoulders round. And just notice any tension in the body. Let it go as you exhale. Go one way, and then go the opposite way. And just keep drawing your mind back to whatever your intention is. We're feeling positive and energised. As you inhale, feeling full of energy and happiness. As you exhale, releasing whatever tension and tiredness we do not need. From here, come back through to centre, taking the feet in front for cat-cow. So I can actually bring my knees together now, there's no baby there. Sitting bones press into the mat, hands to the shins. Make sure the feet stay pressed into the ground. As you inhale, the heart rises up, shoulders relax. As you exhale, tuck the chin to the chest and shrug the shoulders round. Breathe in, heart rises. Breathe out, tucking the chin through. Press into that space between the shoulder blades. Inhale, rise. Exhale, chin to chest. We're going to do 2 more rounds. Breathe in and out. Last round, inhale, stretch. Pull gently on the shins if it feels comfortable. And then exhale, tucking the chin through. From here, come back through to centre. We're going to extend the left leg out. Toes are flexed back towards the shin. Lengthen through the sides of the body, so feeling strong in the base of the back. Right hand to the side. As you inhale, stretch the left hand up. As you exhale, bringing the elbow across, either tucking it over the thigh, or you can grab the knee with your hand, whatever feels comfortable. Inhale, now lengthen through the top of the head. As you exhale, draw the belly button in and twist. So try to look over that back shoulder, but keep that strength in the lower back. Heart stays lifted to the sky and looking in the direction you want to go. As you inhale, you lengthen. As you exhale, see if you can twist a little bit further. Keep the face soft. Keep the mind focused on the breath. We're going to take 1 more inhale. And then exhale and gently release. Coming back through to centre, switch side. Right foot extends. Left foot presses into the mat, knees bent. Left hand to the side. As you breathe in, stretch up through your right fingertips. As you breathe out, tuck the elbow into the thigh or hold the knee, whatever feels more comfortable. We're going to inhale, lengthen through the top of the head. As you exhale, draw the belly button in. Roll the shoulder back, keep the chest lifted and keep looking over that back shoulder. With every inhale, the spine is long. With every exhale, you twist a little bit further. Take a deep breath. Keep active in that outstretched leg. Keep strong in the lower back. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale now, gently unwind. From here, we're going to bring the base of the feet together. Clasp the hands around the feet and take the knees up and down. Lengthening right through the spine, through to the top of the head. Shoulders are relaxed down, heart reaches forward as you breathe in. Let go of any tension as you exhale. Feel calm and relaxed. Breathe nice and deeply. That's it, well done. And then from here we're going to guide the knees in and come through to a standing position. So once you are up, we're going to take our hands to the hips. Knees are soft and we're just going to go around in a circle towards each corner of the mat. Make sure that your knees are bent, that's going to protect the joints. Go around one way and then go the opposite way. Again, just noting how you're feeling your lower back and then coming up nice and straight. We're going to take one foot and cross it over the other. This hand is going to stick to the side of the body. Whichever foot is in front, that hand's going to extend up and over. Lengthen right through to the fingertips and then gently slide the opposite hand down the body. Let's give ourselves a big stretch. Go one way. And then come back through to centre. We're going to switch sides. So if it feels a bit too intense with your legs crossed, just do the feet next to each other. Inhale, lengthen. Stretch right through to the fingertips and then gently bend. And just go to wherever feels good for you in your body. Make sure the arm's not coming in front of the face. Take a deep breath. And then come back through. From here, we're just going to pedal the knees out slightly and make sure the feet are hip width apart. As you inhale now, grounding through the big toes. As you inhale, take the hands to the sky. And as you exhale, forward fold, keeping the knees soft. We're going to take hold of the elbows with each opposite hand. Let the head dangle. Knees are soft and then gently sway side to side. See if you can press down through the feet into the mat. Send the bum and hips slightly higher, but if it feels too intense on the back of the legs, just keep the knees soft. Let your exhale carry away any tension or stress. Keep your mind focused on feeling positive and energised, and whatever your intention was from the beginning of class, we're going to release the hands down. And then nice and slowly, so really exaggerate uncurling the spine. Heart lifts up. Shoulders roll back. From here, we're going to take the left foot and right foot out wide, and the right foot's going to point towards the top corner of the mat and bend the front knee. So from here, we're moving into Warrior 2, arms stretch out and look over the front hand. So you want to make sure your arms are at an equal height and that the knees directly above the ankle. So if you want to, you can take the feet slightly wider, it's whatever feels good for you. I've just had a baby, so I'm not going mega deep into this pose. But we're looking over that front hand. Check you can see that front big toe as you look down your inner thigh. And just feeling really strong here as you inhale, the heart is lifted. Fingertips reach in opposite directions. As you breathe in, we're going to stretch to the sky. Straighten the front knee, and as you exhale, lower, looking back over that front hand. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to lower, look back over the hand. Breathe in and out. Just flowing in time with your breath. We want to take long, soothing breaths to let go of any stress or worry. We're going to do one more deep inhale, rise up. And then nice and gently release. Holding in Warrior 2. Gazing over that front finger. Feeling really strong across the chest and arms. Flip the front palm now. As you inhale, we're going to tilt gently. Right hand lifts to the sky. and then come through. We're going to bring this elbow down to the inner thigh, or if you want to, you can extend the hand down to the ground. Left hand can stay on the hip, or take it up so it's shooting straight up to the sky. See if you can roll the chest up and take a deep breath. If it feels intense, just bringing the hand down. And then nice and gently coming through. From here, we're going to turn the toes so they're all facing the same way. Hands clasped together behind the back. As you inhale, heart lifts. Hands draw down. So your fingers are clasped together. As you exhale now, fall from the hips. Head goes between the thighs. Let the head completely relax. And then see if you can lift the hands off the lower back. If that feels intense, just take them back to the base. But go into wherever feels good for you. Ideally bringing the palms together if you can, but don't worry if it feels very intense. You might be feeling a little bit tight if you've been working from home at the minute. Knees are soft, not locked. With every exhale, see if you can sink a little bit lower. Take one more breath. And then release. Hands come back to the base of the back. We're going to release them down now gently. Keep the left hand directly under the face. See if you can stretch the right hand up to the sky. Look gently up. Take a breath. And then gently release. Switch sides. Right hand down, left hand extends up. And then come back through. Bringing both hands to the hips now as you inhale. Ground into the feet and bring yourself back through to standing. From here, we're going to turn the left foot to the side now. We're going to do that flow on the opposite side. So make sure that the right foot is parallel to the back of the mat and this foot is pointing in a straight line. Again, make sure you can see the big toe as you look down the inner thigh. And if you can see my knees directly above the ankle there, we're going to outstretch the hands. So we don't want to have wonky arms. Warrior is about a warrior holding the sword. So imagine your arms are your sword. You want it to be nice and strong, nice and straight. We're looking over the front hand. As you inhale now, rise up. As you exhale, lower, bending that knee as you sink back into warrior two. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Well done. Breathe in and out. We're just getting used to moving in time with the breath. Inhale, rise. Tilting the head to the sky if you can, and then release. Last round, breathe in and then breathe out. Looking over that front hand, flip it. Inhale, rise, chest lifts to the sky, and then come back through. Elbow either to the inner thigh or extend the hand down. Top hand can stay on the hip or stretch up to the sky, tilting the head if it feels comfortable. Take a breath. And then coming back through, all the way through to standing. We're going to turn the heels in, toes turn out and bend the knees. Sinking nice and low in goddess. If you want a deeper stretch into those hips and inner thighs, pressing gently with the back of the hands into the inner thighs. As you inhale now, we're going to stretch up, press into the feet. As you exhale, press the palms together and sink down nice and low. Inhale to rise. Exhale to lower. We're going to do 3 more. Breathe in. As you inhale, taking all that energy and light, and as you exhale, drawing it down back to your heart. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, grounding down. Breathe in. And then release. Pressing into the mat through the feet. Let's take the hands now to the inner thighs. As you inhale, take the left hand up. If you can, lift the heel and then flow back through. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Flowing with your breath, breathe in and out. So we're just stretching the hand up and over, lifting the heel if it feels comfortable to do so. Breathe in and out. Inhale and release. We're going to do 2 more rounds. Try to keep the breath smooth. Make your exhales as long as you can. Last one on each side. Breathe in and release. Inhale and let go. Again, holding for a moment in goddess, and then pressing through the knees. Toes turn to the old facing the same way. We're coming back into that forward fold. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, fold from the hips. This time taking hold of the opposite elbows, knees soft and gently sway side to side. Exhale and let go of any tension and worries. Keep drawing your mind back to your focus and back to your intention. Feeling full of happiness and energy. As you nice and gently now drop the hands down. See if you can walk the fingertips over to one foot and fold on top of that thigh. If it feels too intense, just back off. Making sure you're not locking that knee out. Take a breath. And then nice and gently walk the hands over to the opposite side. And again, just folding on top of that thigh. Try to keep the face nice and soft. Make sure you're not clenching the jaw. And then coming back through to centre. Both hands to the hips. As you inhale, we're going to rise up. Roll the shoulders back. Walking both feet in so that the hip width is slightly wider, knees soft now. We're going to come to those hip circles. Go nice and wide. Go around one way. And then go the opposite way. And just noting how you feel in your lower back and in your hips. And then coming back through. Keep the knees soft as you inhale, scoop the hands to the sky, tilt the head up. As you exhale, hands press to the heart. Inhale, rise up, reach through the ring fingers. As you exhale, forward fold, knees are soft. Hands press into the shins now. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Rise up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower. Rise up, breathe in. Hands draw back to the heart. Let's do one last round. Breathe in. And out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Half lift. And release. Ground down into the mat. And then hands come back to the heart. From here, we're going to turn the toes out. Heels turn in. Breathe in. Stretch the hands to the sky. And as you exhale, press the palms together. We're going to come into Malasana nice and low. So if you're on your tiptoes, that's fine, or if you're on the flat of your feet, it's whatever feels most comfortable. You can put a cushion or block under your bum if you need to feel a little bit more stable. And if you're comfortable to do so, just pressing the palms gently together. Pressing those inner thighs open, just have a moment here. Close the eyes if you feel comfortable too, and just breathe. Face is soft. Maybe you have a little smile on the face. As you draw your mind back to your intention, back to your body and back to your breath. We're feeling grateful that we have this time to celebrate the body and to stretch and breathe together. We're going to take one hand low and one hand stretches up nice and high. And then switch sides. Inhale. And then release. From here you can either walk the hands forward, come straight into a downward dog, or you can come through table and then tuck the toes and send the bum and hips nice and high. So you want to make sure you've got a good grounding into the floor through the base of the index finger. Looking towards the feet, we're going to gently pedal the legs. So don't feel that you have to get your legs straight. It's a misconception. We want the spine to be long, and we're just moving gently to stretch the body. Moving in whichever way feels good. You might want to gently sway the hips side to side. You might prefer to pedal the knees. You might like to do a few coming forward into plank and then rolling back. It's whatever feels good for you and your body. Take a breath, and then we're going to walk the hands back. Feet stay at the back of the mat, and then uncurl the spine Nice and slowly. Shoulders roll back. And breathe. From here we're going to come down onto the mat. We're going to lie on the floor. And we're going to do a few nice stretches. We're going to do a few twists before we finish and move into Savasana. So when you're comfortable on your back, make sure that your toes are facing forward, shoulders roll into the floor, and then we're going to start to gently tune back into the breath. Draw your mind back to your intention and breathe. To start off with, as you inhale, we're going to lengthen through the spine, and as you exhale, drop both knees over to your right hand side. So if you want to, you can use your right hand for a little bit of guidance. Trying to keep both shoulders pressed into the mat. Heart stays lifted to the sky. As you exhale, releasing any tension and just breathing deeply. Feeling happy and energized with every inhale. And then nice and gently guiding those knees back to centre. Make sure the back is nice and straight. Shoulders are rolled flat. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, knees drop to your opposite side. Again, you can use that same hand to guide the knees down, but we want to make sure the shoulders stay pressed into the mat. Breathe nice and deeply. And then release. Knees draw back up to centre. Take the feet wide of the mat, and then we're just going to windscreen wiper, so they're zigzagging from one way over to the opposite side. This should feel quite nice in your lower back. And just breathe. Releasing any tension, any worries as you exhale. Keep drawing your mind back to your focus. And then release. From here we're going to stamp the left foot into the mat, and the right foot is going to hook over the left knee. So as you look up, it should look like a figure of four. We're going to take the right hand, so the same hand that the knee that's bent is going to thread through the thighs. Both hands are going to grab hold of that left thigh, shoulders roll back so your head is completely relaxed. Right foot is flexed, that means your toes are coming back towards the shin, and we're going to just draw it in towards the body. So you should be feeling this here. If you feel any pain in the knee, just back off. Relax the face, relax the neck and the jaw. Take one more deep breath. And then slowly release that foot down. Again, as you want to hook the foot, feet go wide, and just give your legs a twist gently from one way to the other. And breathe. We're going to switch sides now. Right foot stands into the mat. Left foot hooks over. Left hand goes through the thighs. Grabbing hold of the back of the right thigh. Keeping that left foot flexed to protect the knee. Shoulders roll into the mat and breathe. Keep drawing the thigh in. Go as far as feels comfortable. So you might find that the more you're in this pose, the deeper you can get. Try not to just hang in a pose, so not just relaxing it. We're constantly inhale, lengthening the spine as you exhale, releasing tension. And trying to go deeper into our asana practice. Breathe nice and deeply. And then gently release. Taking the feet again to the sides of the mat. And just going one way and then the other. From here we're going to come into a happy baby pose. So this is the first time I've done this in quite a while, because up until 11 days ago I was very heavily pregnant. So the feet are going to go up towards the sky. So you want it to be that your feet are flat against the ceiling. Your hands can either hold the inner thighs, the ankles, or the inside of the feet. So you're aiming for the knees to come down to the sides of the body. Shoulders relaxed down flat, face is relaxed. And if it feels nice and comfortable, gently sway side to side. So this is really good if you have any lower back pain. It's really good to do if you just have a couple of minutes here and there and you just want to have a nice gentle stretch that also feels pretty effective. Go one way and then the other. Breathe as deeply as you can and keep your mind focused on whatever your intention is. So why are we doing yoga today? We want to feel happy, we want to feel energised and positive. We're grateful that we've got this time to spend, to stretch and relax together. Take a couple more long, soothing breaths. And then gently release, using your hands to draw the knees in. We're going to hug the hands around the shoes, head lifts, and you're in a little ball. Give yourself a hug. Again, this feels weird for me, there's no baby in the way. Rock and roll one way and then the other. And then stretch the body out flat onto the mat. Roll the shoulders into the floor, palms face up to the sky. We're going to point the toes and squeeze the muscles in the legs and the bum as tightly as you can and hold. And then gently release. This time make your hands into fists and squeeze as tightly as possible. And then let go. Scrunch up all the muscles in your face. Make them as tight as you can. And then release. Stretching the muscles out of the face. Now we're going to blow the cheeks up like balloons. And press air into all the spaces around the lips. And then let go. If you need to just shuffle your back slightly or put a cushion or a blanket, something on the base of your back, you're welcome to do so for Savasana. You might feel better with your feet at the sides of the mat and knees drawn in together. You just want to feel in a comfortable position, but traditionally the palms face up to the sky. Make sure there's no arch in the lower back. We are grounding down. Gently close the eyes as you draw your mind back to your intention. Draw your body back to that natural rhythm of movement with the breath. As you breathe in, you are positive and energized. As you breathe out, you are calm and relaxed. Together we are grateful of this time together. And this time to breathe and relax and flow together. If your mind does start to wander or if thoughts start to pop up, keep focusing on that space between your eyebrows, your drishti. Check that you're not holding any tension now in the face, so relax the brow, relax the jaw, relax the ears and the back of the neck. Let the head feel heavy as it grounds into the mat. Just acknowledging all the parts of the body that are touching the floor, grounding down into the air. As you breathe in, the heart fills up with light and energy. As you breathe out, you are releasing whatever your body and mind does not need. Feeling happy and positive and energized with every breath. With every exhale, sinking lower into the mats. Release the back of the shoulders, the back of the legs, the back of the hands. Let the heels sink into the floor as if it was sand. And the elbows, the backs of the shoulders. Making each inhale and exhale as deep, as smooth and as long as possible. Filling up the chest right through to the back body. As you inhale, the tummy should be lifting to the sky, and as you exhale, draw your belly button down towards the ground as you press that air from the body. Taking a moment to appreciate the breath. Drawing your body back to that natural rhythm. If you'd like to stay in Savasana for a little while longer, you are welcome to. If not, we're going to gently come through to a seated position. You can turn to your side. So traditionally you turn to your right hand side, unless you've got high blood pressure, you turn to your left and just make a little pillow with the hand. And then in your own time, either staying in Savasana or coming through to a seated position, we're going to shrug the shoulders back. Rub the palms together, make the hands nice and warm, and then gently cup them over the face. Gently start to massage the cheeks and the forehead. Rub the temples and the eyebrows and just release any tension in the face. Work the hands down the jaw, down the back of the neck into the shoulders. Keeping your mind focused on whatever your intention is. You can keep the eyes closed for now. And then start to work the hands back up the neck. Use the palms to draw the hairline back and release a few times. And then nice and gently, we're going to use the fingertips to tap over the face. So I always imagine these are like tiny raindrops, helping us to feel positive and energized and just washing away any negativity or worries or tension. Gently brush the face again. And then cup the hands over the eyes and just have a moment in darkness before gently blinking the eyes open, making gaps between the fingers as you take the hands down. We're going to shrug the shoulders back a few times and finish with one last breath together. Unless you are in Savasana still, you're welcome to stay there as long as you want. As you inhale, stretch the hands to the sky. As you exhale, press the palms together, bringing them back to the heart.